Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Choctaw Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, and share. That way other folks are notified or more likely to be notified that we are here. And that is so very important for our message to get out to more of our people. Thank you for that so much, family. You all know the nonstop attacks that Captain President Ibrahim Traore and his beautiful country, Burkina Faso, has experienced since he took leadership. We know, family, that when you are considered to be valuable and an asset for the oppressive class for so many years, and when they heavily rely on you and their existence for living, when you kick them out, when you expose them for their exploitation, when you refuse to continue to cooperate with them, when you start to take control of your own land, your own resources, and when you start to call out the puppets that have helped to exploit their own people, you best believe that there is going to be a fight. And it's not just going to be one battle. How many of you all know that sometimes there are multiple battles before the war is ultimately won? Well, we are seeing these nonstop attacks, not only multiple attacks and trying to unalive and assassinate our brother, President Traore, but also, beloved, always finding specific evidence and reports and pressers and so forth of the undermining, of the espionage, of the spies, of the work of the terrorist organization that have been credibly alleged to have been sponsored and created by the powers that shouldn't be against Burkina Faso. Here is another one in fairly recent history. Just a few weeks ago, at the time of this airing, this piece from APA says that Burkina Faso police arrest former French legionnaire. It says that while relations between Ouagadougou and Paris have been strained since the arrival in power of Captain Ibrahim Traore, it says, who's closer to Moscow, reports are circulating of the arrest of a former French corporal, quote, suspected of espionage. A former French soldier was arrested on Monday, the 12th of August, 2024, by the National Police, as reported. It goes on to say, according to newspapers, the French Army corporal who has been working in private security and a security consultant in the mining sector in Burkina since 2020 is suspected of spying on behalf of the French intelligence. He has been held incommunicado in Ouagadougou for almost 2 weeks. On August 12th, it says Damien L., that's the name we'll go by, Damien L., a security officer working for an Australian mining company in Burkina Faso, was arrested by police in the capital. The official reason, it says it was a problem with his visa, with which he had returned to the country the day before to complete, it says, another month's rotation, as the Norman has been accustomed to doing for the past 4 years. According to one of the papers on Monday, his hotel room was searched, followed by telephones and personal computer. Investigators discovered, it says, that the former French soldier had been exchanging information on the security situation in the country. The Daily Report's adding that this was enough for Burkina Faso authorities to, quote, suspect him of espionage and launch an investigation into his environment and his various contacts. Family, of course, the French are, based on another report that I was looking at, are trying to deny some of this and claiming that some of their people are actually familiar with some of the other emissary officials, I'm going to call them. But family, we understand there's a spiritual reason now. Have you heard that phrase, that text that says, resist the devil and he'll flee, and not to grow weary in well-doing? There's a reason for that. Because they're going to fight and fight and fight and fight. And how many of you all know that just like in a boxing match, sometimes there's not always a knockout in the first round? Talk black to me, somebody. Sometimes you have to go second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th rounds before you actually win. And so that's the reason why not only our prayers, but any and all possible support and the unification, the participation of the constituency in the country of Burkina Faso must prevail. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below, beloved. My name is Vicki Dillard. Be sure to check out my website at VickiPlanet.com for my products and services, especially because of my spiritual school. People literally from all over the world are talking about the miracle signs and wonders that are taking place over time that they are getting because of having exposure to my high-level spiritual teachings. It doesn't matter what your spiritual background, spiritual system, spiritual religion is, the principles, the spiritual principles, the metaphysical principles that I teach surpass any and all boundaries of one particular religion. They're universal, and they are absolutely changing the lives of those of my students for a very affordable price. Be sure to check out my website at VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKI Planet.com. VickiPlanet.com, VickiPlanet.com. Of course, share the broadcast here from African Diaspora News Channel. I can't wait to see you.